Alright, here we go. Oh no. You know, they used to call me Fogman. Because I would hang out in a fog and jump out with people. Those are the days. Okay. Oh boy. I am definitely getting drained. You know. Definitely feeling it here. Here, give me my shrooms and stuff. I need my friggin' lily pads. And give me my things here. I don't know. Me playing Advance Wars 1. Let's just do 2 rows of scary shrooms. Because, it's probably only gonna be 1 wave. It's the first level. Plus, you know, sight. Not like I have any way to light it up yet. I don't know why I didn't place that down before. Ah, shit. Come on. Yeah, look, it's just the 1 wave here anyway. Okay. Start putting some of these down here. Go down, damn it! Uh-oh. Okay, he didn't get the chance to blow up. Ah, shit. Oh, man. Get in the water! Uh-oh. That was a mistake. That was very much a mistake. What the hell have I even done? What have I done here? Yeah, figured that might happen. Okay. I feel like after this level, you should take like a 5 to 10 minute break just to realign yourself with the reality. It's not a bad idea. My God. Well. Well. Oh, boy. I don't know, some of those, or maybe just go hard on that. I mean, I do like how this gets multi-targets. Panic option, maybe. I think I need that. I need these. I don't need this, per se. Yeah, Mr. Ovenmitz, please, time to recover. But level as in, like, level or, like, group of levels? Because I would interpret it like group of levels. How important is sight? Level singular. Whatever. Okay, give me 2 rows of security shrooms. We're off. There you are. Okay, you're covered there. Good. Okay. Let's see here. See what we can do about this here. Come on. Get some security shrooms down now. So I'm gonna start doing. Damn it! Okay, I can't see those guys through the fog there. So I have no idea what the status of my tall nuts is. Give me that, please. I'm gonna assume that the status of my tall nuts is okay. So I'm going to presume here. Okay, so it's a double wave thingamabob. I think I placed that a little bit further up than might have intended. That's okay. Just somewhere in there. Do a thing. Yeah, I did place that one column up a little bit further than planned on. Okay, that's good there. Whoops. Okay, come on. Damn you. Panic. Panic option. Well, here we go. This is fine. I gotta stop clicking. Oh boy, gonna need these now. Man. I always type at TikTok speed. I'm typing at TikTok speed is spreading. Speed. I am speed. My name is Dragovian Lancer, and I'm the fastest Twitch chatter alive. If I wasn't already very satisfied with my Twitch bio, I would change it to that. Just like referencing the Flash. I do Grant Gustin narration when I post it. Or do you hear the Grant Gustin narration when I post it? I don't even know who Grant Gustin is. Honestly. Oh, crap. Well, played the Flash in the CW show. Great actor. Terrible show. Oh. I've never seen it before. No super tough guys. I don't need the Hypno Shroom per se. Okay, whatever, man. My mindset is by the time anyone gets in the pool, I'll have scary shrooms down anyway. Right. Uh-oh. Whoops, not that. Damn it! That had to be the last one, huh? Whatever, it's fine. These things are free anyway. Come on, click the thing, dang you. But yeah, I do have to give priority to this row then. Just in case. Just in case, since I didn't bring the, water, these things. You know. I did decide not to bring them, so like, uh-oh. Shit! I'm realizing I messed up what I was gonna do for symmetry as well. Shit. Shit! Just the one wave here anyway, but like, shouldn't have even placed that down. I didn't even get the chance to put down a friggin' lantern. Okay, whatever. Just freaking. I vote to allow pausing for the storm level. This is gonna be a better panic option, I think. Because I can just place it down and forget about it. And with how much sun I'm getting. Like, I may as well. In fact, maybe I just don't even use the lantern then, honestly. Give me these things, man. Alright, give me that. And then say... I could. But, or I could just not cactus, is the thing. I don't know. But like any good democracy, your votes don't actually matter. That's right. Okay, imagine a mod for Plants vs. Zombies that changes all the zombie models to something random that you might actually expect to attack your house, like raccoons. I predict this row. Okay. Imagine. That's what we need. That's what the world needs more of right there. Honestly. That's what we're lacking. Quite frankly. Hey, come on. Emergencies. Place this down here. This down here. Man. Okay, double wave this time. I actually did my lily pad strat there. Can you believe it? Damn it. I heard that. I'll wait until the last second here anyway. Which comes a whole lot faster than normally. I will admit. Crap, man. Shit. That's not good. That is extremely, extremely bad, actually. I don't really have much in the way of good panic options here. I think that's just gonna have to end up being used up. Uh-oh. What happened to the lawnmower? Oh, because it's a lawnmower, not a pool blower. Pool cleaner. First death. Oh, it's only 1,000. I may as well, yeah. Yeah, I may as well buy that, you're right. Okay, spikeweed is definitely too greedy on that front. Just grab that. Okay, I gotta start filling the area with those. Thinking that I can get away with spikeweeds is too greedy. I've learned my lesson here. If I was playing on normal speed, I'd be able to get away with spikeweeds, but as is, no friggin' way. Gotta make a wall of these guys. That's what I'm gonna need here. Okay. Okay. Come on. I don't know, man. Just do something like this. Shit. That was friggin' fast, wasn't it? I thought I bought the pool cleaner. I'm now realizing there's no friggin' pool cleaner there. I swear I just bought the pool cleaner. Where the hell is my pool cleaner, huh? I need to get these in the water. Should be my higher priority. Is what should honestly be the case. Get down there. Damn it! Let that guy go a little bit more just to buy myself a little bit more time. Well, I could have technically done. Coins, whatever, I win at this point anyway. Oh. I know this is a bit, but you can die and come back if quick enough. You can fail the real life life challenge and lose while still being alive. What? 1 life left to live, and there are 2 that I'm still living. This is probably a reference to something, right? Currently doing a 1 life challenge in real life. It's pretty crazy not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, that's what I missed there. Taco. What are you going to do with a taco? You found my magic taco! I must have it. I'll give you $1,000. Yes, your taco is mine. Why'd I give you so much money for a taco? Because I'm crazy! Oh my god, it clips off the top there. There's only so much space. Take a look around my shop. You'll notice I got some new items that suck. Why is he not... Why is his speech not always there, huh? Cattails are fun, but like... Yeah, the sound effects are just missing from this game. Oh. Uh-oh. But wait, you can take your time with this one anyway. Me and my buddy Harvey Flaxcaster used to break vase when we were bored. Well, Harvey's out of town, so you're coming with me, Harvey number 2. Break it like me, Harvey! Good remake. I don't know. Uh-oh. Ah. Easy. There, just do that. You broke those vases nice and good. Broke them like a dime. I broke my back digging through all those trash cans. Yeah, I brought you some more vases. Now be careful about breaking them too fast. You don't want to put more zombies so you can handle her. Oh, it reset my speed again. This'll have that handled, I think, anyway. Okay, whatever here, man. There, look. Easy peasy. Double squash. Alright. This should be the last of it. Break it easy and you'll be all done. Damn it. It's not resetting it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a Steam achievement for the one thing there. Just do that, whatever. Here, don't even use the friggin' lawnmower. You'll have to see it. There. Look at that. Here, you guys fight. Just in case the one guy loses, may as well put down the snow pea. Alright, let's get my fucking abomination here. Shoots peas backwards, forwards, and backwards. There's the pool cleaners. I guess it just takes a level to update. Why are their eyes, like, red in this? Well, because he's high on cold dust. Must be... I basically need this. Oh, there's no dolphin zombies this time. I don't necessarily need the tall nut. I don't necessarily need this either. They eat that. I'm gonna, like, panic and never be able to get one down again. I think this works better for my 2.5 times speed play here. Honestly. I'm forgetting to place that down with my initial sun shroom. Uh-oh. Place it a little bit further back just to make sure that for sure has enough space to kill that guy. Here, even double up. Double whammy. Start placing some of those down, sure. Whoops, I put it in the wrong spot from what I wanted to. Oops. do some of this. Have the security shrooms be the cheaper things that are eaten first here. This is what makes more sense, technically. We get some of these online, first and foremost. Like this. There, like that. I have no friggin' defenses here, I'm noticing. I need to remedy that. This is just the one wave. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Here. Something like this. Here. There. Easy peasy, just one wave thing there. Ah, man. I'm gonna be real, squash at a pretty gross festival. It's like all stringy. But yeah. Most delayed correction of all time for the dust there. Also because and not because, yeah. Shoot stars in 5 directions. Yeah, the friggin' crackhead option here. Okay, well. Let's see. I can't even process choosing my plants correctly anymore. Like, my brain is actually getting fried here. Yeah. More miners here. Just these guys. Whatever, man. Sure. I don't know. Do that there. Enough starfruit grew really long human legs and ran at you at full speed. If only there was a video game where we could experience that, huh? Sure wish that existed. It's always there. It's always there, I swear. For whatever reason, it always has to be there. Okay. I don't even know, like, how all the directions for, like, starfruit aiming work in this game. Like, I know the whole, like, backwards thing, just directly back, because, like, that one's easy, obvious, but, you know, some of the weirder stuff, some of the weirder angles, it's just, like, it's lined up sometimes. Sometimes not. You just kind of see this thing firing from time to time. Just kind of how it goes. What it really feels like. Face looks... I don't know why I'm getting, like, sudden SpongeBob vibes from, like, the face. I've never had those vibes before. Okay, come on. Here, a bunch of starfruit there. Just go for the one. Whatever, man. Man, does that ever roll in again fast? We have the technology. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, it's fine. Immediately replace that down because I was worried he was going to explode and take up my more expensive plant there. That's what I was a little bit worried about, honestly. Ah! Okay, come on. It is like deselecting my shovel sometimes. I don't know why. But I swear it is deselecting my shovel. Okay, just die. Pumpkin. Or maybe pumpkin's the last one. Okay, last one's gonna be the magnet shroom. To quote Dalgar Drago, you look like a starfruit. Wait, SpongeBob. We're not cavemen. We have technology. Uh-oh. Just make him bounce over so many things that it won't matter here. Shit. I don't need anything rear-facing this time, so I can just go ham on the cheap scaredy shrooms. Fume shrooms. Screw it. What do you bet? It's gonna start with, like, the bottom one again. I friggin' knew it! Look at him! I knew it. Okay. Yeah. Plant a lily pad first. Screw you too. There's nothing there anyway. What? Was there not something there? Shit. Well, that's not good. Light definitely helps, doesn't it? Well, super protect here now, I guess. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Shit. Oh, it's the final wave just like that anyway. Uh-oh! Shit! Well, the light definitely helps, doesn't it? Me going to the bathroom at 3 a.m. and finally not tripping over everything because I can see. Second death. Those skip 3 frames when killing you. It kind of look like, huh? My God. Ugh. Ugh. Maybe just don't even fume shroom. It's only 1 wave. Panic option there. Oh, what the hell is my setup here, man? My face is red. This is what Plants vs. Zombies at 2.5 times speed does to a man. This is what it does here. I don't know what I was expecting from this Halloween stream. But it was not this. Look, it's always the bottom row there. This is, certainly a video game experience, isn't it? I'm gonna get a little bit more on top of that. Like, I can basically tell what's going on with pretty much the full map at this point. More or less. It's the case anyway. I'll do this regardless. Damn it! Whatever. Guess that's staying there forever now. Shit. I keep on hitting escape trying to go back there. Shit. Uh-oh. There's totally gonna be a guy that comes there again after now. I have no doubt. Ah! Wow, that was lucky. Oh, man. This is where Starfruit would have been handy. There it is, Magnet Shroom. Yeah, we've had discussion on potatoes, politics, bookworm, TikTok, and all this at 2.5 times faster than a regular stream. Yeah, adapted to the speed. I play Plants vs. Zombies at normal speed, and it's gonna feel like it's just the slowest thing ever now. Magnet shroom removes helmets and other metal objects from zombies. Yeah, magnet shrooms are nice, man. Now I can do like my actual night setup that I like to do. What I can do. Assuming I have enough seed space for it. Let's see. Need that little triple whammy right there. And then, I guess this setup. Sure. Sure, I kind of like that. Oh, I don't have a means to deal with the... Oh, crap. Okay. But yeah, next level is going to give us the electric soldier Porygon treatment. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. I'm a little bit worried about the next level, honestly. There are some concerns. I'm gonna predict right there. Wow. Didn't put it there for once. Okay. Give me that. Plant the thing, please. Did I plant the thing here before? I think I did. Here, give me information. Give me knowledge. Damn it! Shit. Shit, shit, uh-oh. I don't particularly have a good panic option here. Shit. There that all goes. That was lucky there, wasn't it? Oh boy. Hey. Damn it. Not really where I wanted that to go. Not particularly. Uh-oh, that used up my friggin' magnet. Okay. Yeah, normally I would play Plants vs. Zombies, like, taking it slow and steady, get, like, some super nice symmetry going on. I do not have the time or the means to do it like this. Hello, this is your mother. Please come over to my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Sincerely, Mom, not the zombies. Uh-oh. Why'd it get so dark all of a sudden? This can't be good. Oh, I hope you survive the night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not actually where I wanted to put that, per se. What's this weird line going across the screen? I could have put that magnet shroom further up. Oh, this is regular speed. Oh, hold on, restart. I was wondering why it, have to look away. That was regular. Also, what's this line going across the screen? That's regular. I forgot to up it there. Here, because it reset it. Uh-oh. This is what we're dealing with. can't even grab the things properly, man. Well, it's not quite epilepsy, but, uh-oh. What is going on? Got all these blowers here. I don't particularly need, I don't think. Wow, I actually got the right tile there. Whatever, man. I'm just placing things down. I don't even know anymore. Stuff is going down wherever it fits. If I fits, I sits. Screw symmetry. Who even needs it? Okay, just freaking whatever. Sure, I don't know. Coins. Cabbage pulp. Not PvZ Replanted, just play the Game of the Year edition anyway. You, believe me, you can't play Game of the Year edition like this. Believe you me, you might have missed some things here. We might be playing this game a certain way. And I'm really not looking forward to this next bit. It's a final stretch. And I am thinking that that suggestion of a break is not a bad idea. Well, I just like chill here and chat here for a while and not worry about playing the game. The worst of the visuals is over. That's true, at least. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to the frickin' bungee jumping zombies. Yeah. That hurt to experience. Man. Oh. Oh boy. Here, let's talk about some stuff. Let's take a little bit of a breather. You want to see how I decorated my truck for Halloween here? So, we did not do like any decorations on the house or anything like that for Halloween, but I ended up with my little cousin decorating my truck because this is the first year that my truck has been functional during Halloween. The past 2 years, it is broken down in September and needed to go away for the winter early. This year, it was actually functional for Halloween, so I was like, all right, let's go ahead and decorate this up for Halloween, get some sort of a Halloween getup going. And I'll put it away this weekend. This weekend, I'll put it away for the winter, and then I won't be driving my truck again until next spring, so this is like my last day of enjoying my truck, minus, I guess, driving to go put it away. So I got, like, some very basic stuff to decorate it up with. And I wanted to get, like, a full-size, just, like, normal human-sized skeleton to put, like, on the hood as if my truck had hit it. You can't find that anymore. It's all Christmas stuff now. So, instead of hitting a skeleton, my, oh, that's a slightly zoomed-in display capture, I think. My truck's running over Santa. So, pulled out this old Santa from the garage here. So, here's my truck with some little removable spider window sticker thingamabobs. There's some on the back window there, too. I got one on both of the front windows here, since it has, like, the split windshield. Let's go, fuck you, Santa! That's right. And some people coming to the door when I mentioned that, they said that it was funnier for that anyway. No, Santa! You can see that all of the tires are blocked, just in case. I don't trust the emergency brake on a 72-year-old vehicle. But yeah, I have a little light-up ghost there. There's my proton pack that I had at Howland just because I was like, yeah, let's just put it in there for funsies. If anyone remembers me having a candy bowl at Extra Life 2024 last year there, I grabbed that 3D print and I put it on the head of the little skeleton that's here behind the wheel. It turned into a helmet. That was my little cousin's idea. There's this little dead-end warning tape around the edge. Each corner of the box has like one of these little skull stake thingamabobs. I left the headlights on. I put it on the driveway at an angle and the wheels turned like that. Like someone had kind of swerved and come in. And the thing about really old vehicles like that is the battery is 6 volt. This is a 6 volt system, not a 12 volt. I leave the headlights on. It's going to drain my battery in like no time at all. Which is why my truck is connected to a power outlet in the garage, so I didn't have to worry about battery draining. And I put mats there just in case anybody walks around because I wouldn't want anyone tripping on the cable. And it's a good thing I did because some people actually did walk around trying to like see my truck and all of what was going on there. So you look from a distance there, and this is what it looks like. So you've got like the lights of the proton pack there, the lights of my little ghost and stuff. All the blocks, there's skeleton under the wheel, my little tape around the outside there. And does he now? Does he though? See the little ghosty there. I didn't really get any good shots of just like the skeleton. The skeleton behind the behind the wheel was pretty good. And I 3D printed a spider. I printed this, I think I printed it during the Xenosaga playthrough actually. This little guy. So, a fun thing about older vehicles like that, because there wasn't any AC, there's a little handle underneath the dash where you pull that and it opens this flap in front of the windshield. And what that does is it just lets outside air in. That leads directly into the cab. So as you're driving, like getting some good speed there, wind is blowing and it's blowing up because it goes down and around like that with this hood flap open. So that was AC back then, essentially. So, if you're stopped at a red light or something like that, it's not going to be doing anything. But if you're moving, that actually blows pretty good. It's actually pretty nice. I quite like it. So I took this little 3D printed spider that I made, and I shoved it there with like claws poking out like that. Like it's found its way into the truck and it found this little cubby that it's sticking out here. So I quite like that. My parents are away this weekend. They're out traveling here, but my dad was looking at me setting this whole thing up through like the security camera and had sent a photo of like from above the whole setting up Santa there and saying that I should come up with a new song of Santa got run over by a Fargo, just like Grandma got run over by a reindeer. There's a little dead end thingamabobs. You can see the cable there going into the passenger's door. I should have ran it under that wheel. And I only realized after I came back in, after the night was like pretty much wrapped up here, that I could have put on my hubcaps. I could have made my truck more presentable by putting on my Fargo hubcaps. I completely forgot about them. I was in such a Halloween mood that I didn't even think about it. So I missed out on putting my hubcaps on here. So whoops. Next year Halloween, I guess. So there was a little bit of something for everybody this year's Halloween. The kids, of course, like the candy coming up and, getting that. The adults like the truck. I had a lot of adults calling from the distance being like, I love your truck. I love you hitting Santa here. I saw that there was a decent few people that were like taking photos of it and stuff. So there's a good chance that this might show up on like some people's social media. Like maybe someone's going to post this to like Instagram or Facebook or something like that after seeing the goofy truck here. So yeah, no decor on the house at all. We did not do any decorating for Halloween on the house, but I try to do a little smidge on my truck, and maybe I'll go like more ham in future years or something like that. We shall see. And a couple funny situations. One group, I was away. I was out going picking up pizza for for Rise and I there. We were playing Smash Bros while handing out Halloween candy and munching pizza and stuff there is how our Friday was spent. But while I was out going and picking up the pizza, he told me that one group that came by just came up to the truck to take photos of it and then kept on going on. They weren't even trick-or-treating, I guess, or they weren't even interested in getting candy. They just wanted to get a photo of the truck and this whole setup that we have going on here, which I think was kind of funny. Or the funny thing about this angle is if you're coming from this way and then you go up to like the front of the house, you might not see Santa here initially, but you definitely see him on the way back down. So there was this one group of kids early on that didn't notice Santa coming up. We gave them some candy, and then they went down. When they saw Santa, there was kind of a slight scream of shock of "No, Santa!" Kind of thing. And after a little bit of handing out Halloween candy, I looked out there and I saw that Santa wasn't underneath the tire anymore. Someone had pulled him out and stood him up. Someone saved Santa. Probably some kid that didn't want Santa to be run over. And I was like, oh no, I don't want that. So I walked out there just like, no shoes. I grabbed Santa and put him back under the tire again. Like, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I'm going for. Santa's supposed to be under the tire. So I ended up doing that. We actually had a decent amount of kids. Every kid got like 3 pieces of candy and a bag of chips. So I'd say that we were probably one of the more generous households here. They got a decent bit of stuff from us. I was handing out the candy. Rise was handing out the chips. And, so everybody got a decent bit of stuff. And judging by the amount of chips we handed out, we went through a full box of like 40 chips, so at least 40 kids. And then like there wasn't a number on it. It was just a whole bunch of bags of chips that were dumped in a generic box. So probably 10 to 15-ish more. We might have gotten something like 55-ish kids this year, somewhere from 50 to 60 kids, which is actually not too half bad. There have been some years where we haven't gotten that many, but we got a decent few kids here. With the last kid that we got was at like 8:40ish, something like that, and then we waited until 9, and then it was like, yeah, there's clearly like no more kids stuff is wrapped up here. Like, I tried to get out here early because I knew that some people will be trick-or-treating early because there's like the big Blue Jays game that was going on today for those that care about like baseball and Canadian sports, with just stuff with like that being the only major baseball team in Canada and wanting to tune into that. A lot of people are very into that, including my neighbors that were watching it on like the front on a laptop while handing out Halloween candy here. So I figured some people are probably going to want to be getting home from work early to take their kids trick-or-treating early so that they can go back home and watch the game. So like we try to get set up pretty early, and I saw like while driving my truck around and like picking up my little cousin and swinging to the dollar store and picking up the rest of the stickers that I needed because it turned out I didn't have enough. While I was driving around in the spooky truck here, and I saw a few groups of kids like going around trick or treating, but we didn't actually have anybody here early. We got them at about like the more hours that you'd expect. It was kind of fun driving around the truck with like all this stuff going on here. I got a few thumbs up from people. I had a couple people like chatting to me at red lights about like the decor, the Fargo, and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. Since you don't see a whole lot of Fargos around, I've never seen another Fargo on the road. I've seen a couple of Fargos at car shows before. I've never seen a Fargo just on the road, like it outside of mine, obviously. Um, so I got some comments on that. Like, it's fun to be driving by and people are giving you like thumbs up and going like, "Whoa, that's kind of cool." Like antique old truck, and then a whole bunch of Halloween decor, and a truck that's original at that. Like, you'd think that if someone's going ham and putting a whole bunch of Halloween decor on something this old and driving it around, that there would probably be something modern under the hood. Nope, original engine. It's trying to keep it as original as I can. I've had to replace a bunch of parts, but I replace them with old school equivalents, like remanufactured stuff that's to spec of what it would have been back then, and all that. So yeah, kind of fun driving around my 72-year-old truck with the Halloween decor, and I do want to go harder on it in future years. This was fun, and it was really cool that, of course, kids are liking the candy. The parents are all commenting on the truck here and all that fun stuff, and I do definitely want to do it in future years, but cold is rolling in. It's getting harder and harder to start this truck. The very first page of the owner's manual is like, preparing your vehicle for winter time. Step 1, change out the oil to a heavier weight of oil. But, I'm not gonna completely change out my oil just for a tiny little smidge of end of the season fall driving here. Because I'm not gonna drive it during main winter anyway. I'm not gonna go buy another set of rims just so I can put winter tires on. I'm not gonna change out the oil there. I'm not gonna drive very, very old style of brakes on modern roads. This was not designed for paved roads. This was designed for rural roads covered in gravel with barely any other traffic around to work on a farm. This is what this was manufactured for. People probably didn't even have a concept of like modern, completely paved roads with like black ice on it and traffic friggin' everywhere, and the need to potentially brake that fast or, you know, be capable of braking when the roads are covered in ice. Like, it just wasn't made for that. So even though the first page of my owner's manual is like how to prepare your truck for winter, and I'm sure this probably worked in winter back in its day, back in like the 50s and 60s. Those days are past. I'm not driving my truck during winter. I'm not crazy here. So yeah, that combination of reasons. I'm not gonna like change out the oil to make it easier to start in the cold. So it's been pretty hard to start in the cold. And to get started today, I had to pour fuel directly into the engine through the carburetor to get it going. I have a little Gatorade bottle that I filled with gas just so I can go around the front and easily pour it right into the engine to get it going. That's called priming the engine. So I had to do that to get it going. And I am really glad that I got it going so I could take it around on a bit of a drive. And so I could get it right on the driveway like this. There's no way we would have been able to push it up there. Otherwise, we would have just had it in front of the driveway and pushed it into place that way. But glad it seems to be working. It means I can drive it into storage at my cousin's place tomorrow rather than needing to tow it. Which would have been fine. Wouldn't have had to hire a tow company. Could have just towed it ourselves with a tow rope. It's not far to go. But still would have been a little bit of a pain. So tomorrow or the day after is going to be my last drive of the year with my truck that finally, as of this year, is reliable, not breaking down. Nothing's immediately wrong with it. It's pretty mechanically sound. Again, it's been really hard to start, but that's because it's getting cold and because I haven't changed out the oil. Far to go, because it's a Fargo. That's right. It's far to go. I wonder where the name Fargo even came from. I know a decent bit about the history of Fargo. I don't know where they originally came up with the name. Back in the early 1900s there. Guess they thought it was a cool name. But, short version here is Fargo is essentially Canadian rebranded Dodge. The truth is a lot more complicated than that, but that's a simple version. I won't go into it here. And I don't know. I kind of like the name Fargo more than Dodge. It's like you're going far. At least it isn't Fargo. At least it's not that. All right, there's my little break. Let's have a little bit of water. Frick, the roof is gonna destroy me because I'm gonna have to double up all my actions to put down pots. So I'm really quite dreading that, honestly. All right, there's my nice little break of ramble about the Halloween stuff.